Hello everybody, I hope all of you guys are having a great day. Now this is your fourth stimulus check update and daily news report. Many lawmakers agree that the new child tax credit payments will greatly help millions of American families, but even more stimulus check money could be sent out soon. As states like Kansas and Oklahoma let their emergency declarations run out, they effectively take a pass on extra federal help with food stamps. According to new data, nearly 1 in 5 families struggle to afford food at the height of the crisis, and SNAP program benefits were maxed out to reduce food insecurity. Everybody, if you are in support of a fourth stimulus check of at least $1,000 a month, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes. Personally, everybody, I believe that our politicians must do a better job in helping out the American people. They must send out more stimulus payments to help those Americans that are in need. And if you guys agree with me, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes.
In the economy that we have seen for decades, especially in the last few years, where millions of people have lost some or all of their retirement savings that they had invested in Wall Street, Mr. President, over the last 75 years.
Now, a SNAP outreach manager for the Northern Illinois Food Bank told reporters, "Our families cannot go back to $40 a month. They cannot go back to $16 a month. They cannot go back to $70 a month. It's not enough to sustain their families over a full calendar month." That's because with a slow recovering economy, some states argue that they don't need emergency declarations, and that means SNAP payments fall to pre-crisis levels. For example, an average 5-person household will lose around $240 per month. Last week in Kansas, Republican leaders blocked the governor's request to extend the state's emergency declaration. And that means thousands of residents in Kansas will lose out on the expanded benefits, which raised the average monthly SNAP payment from $106 per person in February 2020 to around $193 per person in May 2021. But anti-hunger advocates have since spoken out against the governor's decision, saying that hundreds of thousands of Americans could lose out on SNAP benefits. The emergency declaration expirations come at a time when global food prices are at their highest in a decade, according to the United Nations. Should SNAP benefits be continued? If you believe so, then let's get this video to 1,000 likes.
Not one American has lost one dime that he or she was entitled to in terms of Social Security benefits. That's a pretty good record.
Now folks, the IRS will be sending out the first installment in a series of advance payments between $250 and $300 per month per eligible family starting on July 15th. Around 36 million eligible American families this summer will receive financial relief from the federal government as part of the 2021 child tax credit. President Biden signed the enhanced child tax credit into law as part of the American Rescue Plan. Eligible families under the enhanced child tax credit are expected to receive up to $1,800 in payments by the end of December. President Biden's effort expanded the child tax credit from a $2,000 benefit per year, taken when taxes are filed, to an up to $3,600 benefit per dependent. And some of you guys have asked me how to claim the child tax credit. Well, most families who have filed a tax return in 2019 and 2020 or signed up to receive a stimulus check do not need to do anything and will receive their benefits automatically. For those families who do not fall under either of these categories, the IRS is a non-flyers tool where a person is asked some basic personal information to determine eligibility. After a person signs up using the tool, there is no further action required to receive the benefits. If you are eligible to receive the child tax credit, then you will automatically begin receiving the monthly payments from July 15th. But you can use the IRS new online portal to adjust your preference. Simply visit the Child Tax Credit Update portal and sign in. In regard to your Social Security news, over 1 in 5 Americans claim Social Security benefits at age 62, and that is the earliest age possible. If you plan on being one of them, then most of you can collect around $2,300 per month in Social Security income at that year. Qualifying for that amount though is tough. Social Security is based upon your historical income, and pocketing the maximum at age 62 requires a 35-year work record of earnings greater than the annual payroll tax limit. For this reason, folks, it's far more likely your Social Security check at age 62 will be smaller than the maximum. Now, even though you can claim Social Security as early as age 62, there are good reasons why many retirees choose to do so. Social Security's income calculation is designed to replace about 40% of the average person's pre-retirement income. But that is only true if the recipient wants to claim benefits at the full retirement age. To qualify for the biggest possible payout at age 62, you need to have a 35-year work history with income subject to payroll taxes, and second, you need to have income at or above the payroll tax limit in each of those years. And that's because Social Security determines your monthly benefits by adjusting your 35 highest years of income for inflation, and then calculating your average earnings over the period. So folks, that's all the news in this video. If you guys found this video useful or helpful, feel free to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like. Folks, I truly appreciate everyone's amazing support. Until next time, have a great day and stay safe.
Every American getting every penny that was owed to him or her for 75 years. It is a program that has worked. It is a program that is working today. It is a program that can pay out every benefit owed to every eligible American for the next 25 years. It is a program that should not be cut. But more to the point, in terms of President Obama, one of the problems that we have as a nation is that it is no great...
LJ, on rising to this status now, it's a joy to behold. I know that in your family you have had a tradition of public service, and how proud your family must be.
Yeah, this is the best day of my life.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
All right. We're gonna go right into it, Madam Speaker.
But before I do, I want to congratulate Judge Gary Moore for his leadership for a decade of service in Boone County, and more than a decade of service in one capacity or another to NACO, and what a beautiful family he has personally, and how effective his working family is. They are already on my case on the Asian carp, and one thing and another. I haven't stopped. But congratulations to Judge Moore for...
Yes, give him another great hand. President Moore.
So it's President. I call you Mr. President. So how do we all get through this? With a lot of prayer. I'm a big believer in prayer. There was so much uncertainty in it all, but prayer, trust in each other, recognition of the role that everyone had to play, and that's why we called our legislation the HEROES Act. The HEROES Act, so we could reward those entities and those people who got us through it all, who made our life possible on a regular basis, but even more so at the time of the pandemic. And much of that work comes through our counties, whether it's our healthcare workers, whether it's education, transportation, whether it is issues that relate to just sanitation and the rest, some cities, but some in towns, some counties. So we recognize that while the states have their role to play, and we wanted to recognize that we could not do the job